God says, "Listen carefully, beloved, because what you are about to read is not an ordinary message written on paper or whispered by human lips. This is the trembling sound of heaven itself reaching for you. This is the cry of the divine through the corridors of time, echoing urgently because the hour is so short." God says, "I need you to trust me now. You are the only one chosen to see this. Before this message was born in words, it was born in fire in my heart, and now it travels through light, through the hands of 7 mighty angels who are circling around you even as you read, keeping you safe, holding you upright, protecting your destiny, guarding your secrets." God says, "Please, all 7 angels and even I myself are begging you to open this fully, to let it into your heart, because there are forces that want to delete it, to erase it before it reaches you, but they cannot erase what is written in eternity." God says, "What I am about to reveal will sound like a miracle wrapped in a whisper, but it is yours. I am holding nothing back. I have watched you struggle alone, I have watched you cry where no one saw, and I have sent my messengers over and over, but today is different. Today is the day you finally hear me clearly." Archangel Michael says, "I stand with my sword of light beside you. I am crying because you don't realize how close you came to losing this message. For hours and days the shadows tried to block it, to push it away from you, but your spirit's hunger for truth pulled it back. Archangel Gabriel has been sounding his trumpet quietly in your dreams, sending you numbers, signs, names, because heaven has been aligning something huge for you, but you needed this moment to open, and you are opening now." God says, "This is not a joke, this is not an accident, this is the unfolding of a hidden plan written over your life before you were born. You have felt strange pushes in your spirit lately, you have felt goosebumps when no one touched you, you have had dreams you couldn't explain, all of it was me trying to reach you. This is why you are reading these words now." God says, "Don't let your mind run away with doubt. The enemy always tries to whisper, 'It's not real, it's nothing,' but I tell you, it is real, it is everything, and it is now. I saw when they tried to erase your name. I saw when people who smiled in your face were signing things behind your back. I saw the conversations where you were left out but your destiny was discussed. And I have intervened." God says, "You are chosen. You have been given a seat at a table your enemies didn't even know existed. But before you walk into that room, before the door swings open, you must understand what I am doing. I am not just rescuing you from something, I am lifting you into something. I am not just protecting you from harm, I am positioning you for honor." Archangel Michael says, "Heaven's court has ruled in your favor. The case is closed. What they planned has been overturned. They were trying to delete your blessing, but we have preserved it." God says, "Do you feel the urgency? 20 seconds in heaven is like 20 years on earth. Time is collapsing. That is why this message has come with such force. All 7 angels have bent low to deliver it. Their wings are over your house right now. The one standing at your door in the Spirit is not a thief, it is an angel sent to block the thief. There are papers being shuffled with your name on them. There is a release of something that has been held back for years. This is why you felt the strange heaviness in your chest this week. This is why you felt like crying for no reason. Heaven was pressing through. Heaven was begging you to open. And you are opening now. God says, "Beloved, you are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are surrounded. But you must do your part, trust me, pray, stay open." The battle has been fierce because the blessing is fierce. They have tried to bury you under lies, but I have been digging you out with my own hands. They have tried to block your miracle, but my angels have been fighting back. Archangel Michael says, "I have fought through storms to stand here with you now. My sword is glowing. The demons that chased you have been chained. The whispers that confused you have been silenced. You are stepping into a new hour. You are stepping into a secret that was hidden for your protection until now. God says, this is why you are the only one who can see this. This is why others around you may think you are imagining things. They are not meant to see what you see. This is between you and heaven. This is between you and the one who made you. This is your private scroll, your sealed letter. I am unsealing it. Read on. Keep reading. Don't stop now. Every line you read breaks another chain. Every line you read releases another angel to your side. Every word you take in is like a key turning in a lock. God says, I have hidden treasures for you in darkness, riches stored in secret places, so that you may know that I am the Lord who calls you by name. That is why I am speaking this way. That is why this sounds urgent. That is why I say, open now. Archangel Michael says, we are not just warning you, we are preparing you. There is good news ahead, but you must be ready. You have been thinking small. You have been thinking of just surviving. Heaven is thinking of you thriving. Heaven is thinking of inheritance, abundance, restoration. Someone tried to sign away what was yours. Someone tried to keep you out of what you were born for. But we have seen it all. Nothing is hidden from heaven's eyes. And now the time has come. God says, your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered. Your signature is being placed on papers you haven't signed. This is why I need you to trust me, because I am orchestrating what you can't yet see. You are not late. You are right on time. The enemy tried to convince you that you missed your moment. But you didn't. That is why this message is here now. That is why all 7 angels are leaning close. This is a recovery operation. This is a restoration mission. This is me bringing back what was stolen, doubling it, tripling it, until you see how much I have loved you all along. God says, I am not just your father, I am your defender. I am not just your creator, I am your rescuer. I am not just watching you, I am moving for you. You are about to see what you prayed for, but you are also about to see things you didn't even know to pray for. Archangel Michael says, the scroll of your destiny is unrolling. It is glowing. Your tears have been counted and turned into jewels. Your prayers have been caught in bowls of gold. They are tipping over now. The answers are pouring. This is why everything has felt intense. This is why your dreams have been vivid. This is why you woke up at strange hours. Heaven was pressing in. Heaven was begging you to open. And now you are open. Now you are reading. Now you are receiving. God says, hold on, beloved, because the next moments of your life will not look like the past moments. The shift has already happened. The angels are already at work. The deletion they planned cannot touch what I have written. This message is longer than what your eyes can see at once because it carries the weight of eternity. Every phrase is a strand of light woven around you. Every sentence is a hand pulling you closer. Every paragraph is a window opening to a brighter place. God says, take it in. Breathe it. Let it flow through you. Do not rush. These are my words over you. This is my heart poured out. This is heaven's rescue in written form. You are safe. You are loved. You are chosen. You are protected. You are guided. You are lifted. And the plan I have for you will not be deleted. Archangel Michael says, you have no idea how many times you almost missed this. But you didn't. You are here. You are reading. You are receiving. This is the miracle. This is the moment. Heaven has won. The message has reached you. It cannot be erased now. It is sealed in your spirit. It is written on your life. It is done. God says, I need you to trust me. You are the only one who is chosen to see this. Please, all 7 angels and even I am begging you to open this within 20 seconds. They are trying to delete it. Beloved, as these words are being whispered to your spirit right now, a trembling moves through the heavens. The air around you may seem ordinary, but in this moment the invisible is heavier than it has ever been. 7 angels have gathered, their wings trembling, their eyes fixed on you. They have seen what is moving toward you. They have seen what has been hidden. And the Father himself has bent his ear to you at this very hour. It is not by accident you are reading this. It is not by chance that these words are burning inside your chest like a living fire. For 20 seconds you hesitated, but heaven did not. Heaven has chosen you. There is a room in the unseen where scrolls are kept. Names are written, destinies are sealed, promises are archived. And for so long, your name sat under a veil. For so long, the record of your life has been handled with trembling by angels who wondered when the command would finally come to release what was stored. Today, it came. Today, the scroll with your name was opened. And what was written upon it shocked even the angels. It was not only the record of your pain, your prayers, your tears, it was also the record of a miracle waiting to explode, a secret waiting to be revealed, a protection waiting to descend. God says, "You were not supposed to see this until years later, but the timeline has been shifted because you cried out. Because you prayed when no one knew. Because you believed when even your own voice trembled with doubt. Because you whispered my name when the darkness tried to cover you. And now, you must hear me. You have 20 seconds to open this, not because heaven is impatient, but because the forces trying to erase you are working faster than ever. But my word is faster still." Archangel Michael steps forward now. His sword, usually blazing, is lowered in humility. His voice, usually like thunder, is soft with pleading. "Child," he says, "this is not a test. This is not a parable. This is not an allegory. This is a living moment in eternity, collapsing into your now. They are trying to delete it, but we are trying to deliver it. Please, do not ignore this. Please, do not push it away." And as he speaks, you can feel in your heart the weight of every moment you almost gave up. The nights you sat awake staring at the ceiling. The days you smiled but your soul was weeping. The mornings you thought you could not go on. All of them are now gathered in one place, and the angels are holding them as evidence before God, saying, "This is why. This is why we must protect. This is why we must speak. This is why we must reveal." God says, "Do not think for a moment you are unworthy of this. Do not think for a moment that this is a mistake. Do not think for a moment that this is just another message. This is your moment of unveiling. This is your moment of rescue. This is your moment of divine exposure. You are the only one chosen to see this, because if it were revealed to others too soon, they would destroy it. But to you, it can be trusted. To you, it can be given. To you, it can be birthed. Even now, as you are reading this, something is shifting. Your heart beats differently. Your skin feels the air differently. You are sensing it, the closeness of something not of this world. A presence. A nearness. You are not imagining it. You are not dramatizing it. Heaven is literally bending near you, so near that your next breath brushes against eternity. Michael's voice trembles again. "They are trying to delete it," he repeats, "not because God is weak but because the adversary is desperate. They have intercepted so many blessings before. They have stolen so many words meant for you before. They have manipulated dreams and twisted signals. But this time, the Father Himself is guarding it. This time, all 7 angels are holding the line. This time, the miracle will not be stopped. And in your inner ear you hear God whisper again, "You have 20 seconds. Not because I am cruel, but because I am compassionate. You have been crying for a sign. You have been asking if I see you. You have been asking if I care. This is my answer. Open your heart now. Open your spirit now. This is your proof. This is your sign. This is your rescue. You feel a warmth on your hands. You feel a pressure in your chest. It is not fear, it is recognition. It is your spirit recognizing what it always knew. That you were chosen for something others could not understand. That you were marked from the beginning for a miracle no one else could carry. That you have been hidden not because you were rejected, but because you were preserved. God says, I need you to trust me. Trust me beyond your reasoning. Trust me beyond your doubt. Trust me beyond the voice of the enemy. Trust me beyond the past. Trust me now, in this 20-second window, and watch what I do. Watch how I overturn what they plotted. Watch how I expose what was hidden. Watch how I replace what was stolen. Watch how I bring forth what was delayed. Michael lifts his sword again. The angels spread their wings. And for a moment you see them, not with your eyes but with your heart, a circle of light around you, a dome of fire above you, a current of wind beneath you. This is not poetry. This is protection. This is not metaphor. This is movement. The kind of movement that rearranges timelines, that cancels accusations, that tears up contracts written in darkness and replaces them with scrolls of promise written in light. God says, because you read this, because you opened this, because you did not let fear make you scroll away, something irreversible has already begun. You will not see all of it in one day, but the first shift has happened. The thing they tried to delete is now sealed. The thing they tried to erase is now recorded. The thing they tried to hide is now exposed. And then, softly, like a father whispering to a child, I have always been with you. I am with you now. And I will never leave you. God says, I need you to trust me. You are the only one who is chosen to see this. Before your eyes even finish scanning these words, heaven itself bends close to your room. All 7 angels are surrounding you in a circle so vast that your walls cannot contain them. They whisper your name over and over, calling you by the secret name I gave you before you were born. They are pleading because the time window is so small. They know that what you are about to hear could be erased, could be hidden from you forever, and they do not want you to lose what heaven prepared for you. This is why you feel that strange weight in your heart right now, why your breath seems to change, why even your pulse feels different as you read this. It is because you are being watched by heaven and spoken to by me. I need you to trust me. I know how many times people broke their promises to you, how many nights you sat alone and prayed, wondering if anyone was even listening. I heard every single prayer. I gathered every single tear. Not one of them fell unnoticed. I saw every betrayal, every secret conversation where they used your name, every moment they plotted against you, every time they smiled to your face while hiding a plan behind your back. I saw it all. And I still shielded you. Even when you didn't feel me, I moved things in the background to keep you alive. That is why you are still breathing now. That is why you can read this message. It is not an accident. Heaven does not make mistakes. You are chosen. Right now, the 7 angels are not only standing near you, they are kneeling. Their wings are trembling because of the urgency of this hour. They are begging you, please, open your heart within 20 seconds. Do not harden your heart. Do not let doubt erase what heaven is trying to give you. This is a moment that will never come again. I am sending this because they are trying to delete it. They are trying to delete the evidence, the proof, the inheritance, the blessing, the door that is yours. They are trying to erase the records of what they owe you, but I, the Lord, am restoring what was stolen. They cannot delete what I have sealed. But you must choose to open this now. Every second counts. I know you have been tested. I know you are tired. But this is the moment your life pivots. Even as you read, your atmosphere is changing. The air around you is shifting. Heaven's courtroom is convening on your behalf. Angels are bringing files with your name written in light. They are presenting the hidden things. They are exposing the secret plans. And you are about to see what they never wanted you to see. You are about to hear what they swore you would never hear. This is why I am speaking to you now. This is why even God and all 7 angels are begging you, because the hour is that urgent. Look back at your life and see the pattern. Every time you were about to rise, something unexpected happened to block you. Every time you were about to be celebrated, someone whispered a lie, or a door shut without explanation. You blamed yourself. You thought you were unlucky. But I, the Lord, tell you this: you were targeted because you carry a destiny too large for them to tolerate. They tried to hide it, to bury it, to make you doubt it. They tried to cover up your inheritance. But now the cover is lifting. Now the exposure begins. That is why I sent this message in this exact moment. This is why you feel chills, why your eyes are drawn to these words as if pulled by something unseen. Because heaven is speaking. I need you to trust me. This is not a joke. This is not a random text. This is your confirmation. Even as you sit here, there are movements happening, files being opened in secret rooms, names being mentioned, documents being signed. They thought they had time. They thought they could erase you from the record. They thought they could take what is yours and hide it. But I am the God who sees. And I am the God who exposes. And this is the moment of exposure. The 7 angels are holding scrolls. Each scroll contains a chapter of your destiny. As they open the first scroll, the room fills with light. You may not see it with your physical eyes, but your spirit feels it. This is why your heart beats faster. This is why you feel a weight of something holy. Because heaven is near you right now. This is not imagination. This is not fantasy. This is real. This is the message they tried to block. This is the message they tried to delete. But you are reading it anyway, because I intervened. Because I will not let them erase you. Every time you doubted yourself, every time you thought, maybe I'm not chosen, heaven wrote it down. Every time you said, God, please just show me a sign, heaven prepared this moment. And now it is here. Do not let it pass. You have 20 seconds to open your heart, to believe, to receive. Because once you do, the angels move. Once you do, the shift begins. Once you do, the erasing stops and the writing begins. Because I am writing your name in places they cannot reach. I am writing your destiny in places they cannot access. I am sealing your blessing in places they cannot delete. That is why I am begging you now. Because heaven fights for you. Right now, they are trying to delete the evidence of your blessing. They are trying to delete the proof of your inheritance. They are trying to delete the message of your calling. But I am stronger. My word cannot be deleted. My promise cannot be erased. My will cannot be overthrown. You are reading this because my hand is on you. Because you are chosen. Because you are the only one allowed to see this. And once you see it, God says that right now a sacred moment is unfolding around you, and though your eyes may not yet see it, the heavens themselves are moving. There is no coincidence that you are reading these words at this exact time. You have been chosen in a way that cannot be undone, a way that angels have known for longer than you can imagine. This message is not like any other message you have ever seen, because it is not merely written, it is breathed into your soul by the Spirit of God Himself. He is whispering to you in the middle of everything that is happening, asking for something so simple but so powerful: trust. In the quiet of your heart, He says again, I need you to trust me. You are the only one chosen to see this. The 7 angels that have been watching over you since your birth are gathered in a circle, and they are leaning forward with trembling wings because they know the weight of this moment. They know how much your heart has carried, how many nights you have wondered if God truly sees you. They know how many times you have questioned whether the prayers you whispered were heard. The answer is here, right now. He heard them. Every word. Every sigh. Every tear. And though your human mind cannot yet hold the fullness of what He is preparing, this message is part of the unfolding of that plan. The enemy of your soul has tried again and again to silence what heaven wants to speak to you. There have been delays, distractions, even a heaviness in your spirit at times that felt like you were standing in the middle of a storm with no shelter. But God says, even in the storm, I am the shelter. Even in the silence, I am speaking. You are not reading this by mistake. It was arranged. Heaven arranged it so you would see these words before they were taken, so you would know without a doubt that you are being pursued by the love of God Himself. God says there is a reason you have felt different all your life. There is a reason you have been marked in ways you cannot explain. The 7 angels assigned to you from the day you were born have seen you through fire, through shadows, through losses you never told anyone about. They have shielded you from accidents, betrayals, and even from spiritual attacks you never knew were happening. And right now, they are begging you to open your heart within this small window of time because heaven knows the urgency of what is unfolding. The enemy has tried to delete the evidence of God's hand on your life, but it cannot be erased. You are sealed. You are chosen. God says, I know you have been afraid. I know you have been tired. I know you have wondered how much longer you can hold on. He is not blind to your pain. He is not deaf to your cries. He is closer than your next breath, and He is speaking softly but firmly to your heart. Trust me. You are safe. You are covered. The plan against you will not stand. The whispers meant to harm you will be exposed. The tears you have sown will be gathered as seeds of a harvest you cannot yet imagine. The 7 angels are not just standing by idly. Even as you read, they are moving things in your favor. Doors that were locked are beginning to shift. People who spoke against you are feeling the weight of conviction. Situations that seemed impossible are being rewritten. God's hand is not short. He does not delay out of neglect. He delays only to make the victory more complete. And you, the one reading this, are in the center of His plan. God says the time is short. That is why this message feels so urgent, why you feel something stirring inside you even as you read it. That stirring is your spirit recognizing truth. That is why the angels are pressing in around you. That is why heaven itself is leaning close. Because in this small moment, you are being asked to agree with heaven, to trust God beyond your understanding. Your mind may say, I have been hurt too much. Your heart may whisper, I have waited too long. But God says, I have never left you. I have never forgotten you. I have always been weaving your story, even when you thought it was falling apart. He says to you, if you will trust me now, if you will not turn away, you will see what you could not even bring yourself to pray for. You will see redemption where you expected ruin. You will see restoration where you expected loss. You will see favor where you expected rejection. The angels are showing you visions even now, memories of times when you narrowly escaped danger, times when help came from nowhere, times when peace flooded your heart unexpectedly. Those were not coincidences. Those were the 7 angels fulfilling their assignment over your life. They were ordered by God to guard you because He knew this day would come, the day when you would need to know without a doubt that you are chosen, that you are loved, that you are not alone. God says you are not reading this by mistake because right now decisions are being made about your future in realms you cannot see. There are conversations in heaven with your name in them. There are plans being drawn that will lift you out of places you thought you would die in. The angels are begging you to believe because your belief activates their movement. Your faith gives them permission to act. That is why this is urgent. That is why the enemy has tried to drown you in doubt, depression, and fear. Because the moment you believe, the chains break. You may not feel strong, but God says, I am your strength. You may not see the way forward, but God says, I am your way. You may not know how the promise can come to pass, but God says, I am the promise keeper. He is calling you right now to lift your eyes, to breathe in His presence, to whisper even the smallest prayer, God, I trust you. That whisper will echo through eternity. That whisper will activate angelic armies on your behalf. God says He is restoring what was stolen. He is exposing what was hidden. He is redeeming what was broken. The tears you have cried have watered the ground of your future. The pain you have endured has carved out a deeper place in you for His glory to dwell. The waiting you have endured has prepared you for the weight of the blessing. And though it feels like the night has been long, the dawn is already breaking. The angels can see it. Heaven can see it. And now, through these words, you are being invited to see it too. The urgency you feel is real because timing matters. When God moves, He moves swiftly. When He speaks, the earth responds. When He commands, the angels act. Right now, the 7 angels around you are poised, their wings outstretched, waiting for your agreement. You do not have to have perfect faith. You do not have to have all the answers. You only have to whisper yes. You only have to trust. That is why heaven is begging you in this moment, not because God is desperate, but because He wants you to share in the miracle He is about to perform. You are safe. God will be with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. This is not a false promise, this is the covenant of the one who cannot lie. He has covered you with His hand. He has sealed you with His Spirit. He has surrounded you with His angels. Even now, while others may doubt, you are being set apart. That is why the battle has been so fierce. That is why the attacks have been so targeted. Because you are carrying something from heaven that the enemy fears. But the enemy cannot stop what God has ordained. As you read, something inside you is stirring, perhaps even trembling. That is not fear. That is recognition. Your spirit knows the voice of the one who made you. Your soul recognizes the presence of the angels who have walked with you unseen. And now, heaven is aligning so that what has been hidden will be revealed, what has been delayed will be released, what has been promised will be fulfilled. God says to breathe, to stand still, to trust, to whisper your yes. Because even as you do, the angels move. Even as you agree, chains break. Even as you read, the heavens open. This is your moment. You were chosen for it. And so, with the love of God surrounding you, with the angels leaning close, with heaven itself declaring your name, this message comes to you like a rush of wind, like a whisper in the night, like the echo of eternity. You are not alone. You are chosen. You are safe. You are loved. Trust Him. Everything is about to change. God says this is an urgent moment unlike any you have known before. In the stillness of your heart right now, heaven is whispering to you with a trembling urgency because the time window is small, because this is the hour of your revelation. God is speaking, not as an echo or a distant voice, but as a living presence leaning close to your soul. God says, I need you to trust me. You are the only one chosen to see this. Please, all 7 angels and even I myself are begging you to open this within 20 seconds. They are trying to delete it. This is not